Our next awardee and our final one in the graduate student teaching category is Edgar Virgüez, a PhD candidate in environmental sciences and policy, and he will be introduced by Alan Kendrick, Assistant Dean for Graduate Student Development in the Graduate School.
Thank you, Dean McLean. Now, while I cannot take credit for nominating Edgar, I do stand in for his nominators who enthusiastically support him, but who could not be here this evening. A search of Edgar's World Wide Web presence leads to a page with his photograph and a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Quote, "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education," end quote. It is not difficult to follow the logic of Edgar's path as a teacher, educator, and researcher. Now the web presence also reveals Duke undergraduate courses that he has taught, namely Voices in the Environment. This course explores how language and culture affect beliefs, behaviors, and interventions. Now, since this course has a focus in Latin America and the Caribbean, it is taught in Spanish and is cross-listed as Environment 269T and Spanish 272T. Edgar, I don't know what the T is for, but looking back, it probably means tough course. Edgar is a very passionate person. For those of us who know him well, you are likely nodding your head in agreement with me now. When you meet him, his passion is contagious, and it is this passion for teaching for which his quote, if you read it, says he's more passionate about teaching. It is this passion for teaching that trains, inspires, and encourages the next generation of environmentally conscious individuals. Edgar is passionate about identifying pathways towards sustainable power systems. It is indeed a pleasure to present with passion and conviction PhD candidate in environment. I'm going to put it all out here, Edgar. Edgar Andrés Virgüez Rodriguez, Dean's Award for Excellence in Teaching recipient. Congratulations, Edgar.
Thank you, Aaron. That was an amazing pronunciation. So let me start by saying that when I was little, it was a good thing for me being named Virgüez because I was the last one who was called by the homework. Nowadays, in this type of things, being the last follow-up to all these amazing speeches, it's really hard, but I try my best. So let me start by congratulating all my peers and faculty for their contributions. Each of the honest and humanizing words that I have heard today inspire me. After listening to your remarks, I feel even more proud of being selected as one of the 2021 recipients of the Graduate School Dean's Award for Excellence. And let me start by dedicating this award to four powerful women that inspire me every day and who I always have here in my office to remind me why I'm sitting down here. They challenge me to change the world. So I'll start by the love of my life, the professional who I respect the most, who's my wife, Temis, the kindest person and who reminds me every day to stay teachable, my daughter, Hannah, the bravest woman who has sacrificed everything in her life for me and who I want to make proud every day, my mother, Timo, my biggest protector who took care of me and while I was growing, my sister, Tata. There is no better way of expressing how much you mean to me than using my native language. Las amo y espero que todo lo que haga las haga sentir orgulloso. I was born in a developing country, Colombia. I was witnessing the effects of one of the longest civil wars in modern history. The conflict that extended for 5 decades left around 1% of the country as casualties and many losses to the country's social fabric. I was raised continually motivated to heal the surrounding communities. I discovered the potential of education as an instrument to guide us youth to heal the surrounding communities. I discovered the potential of this education as a tool to repair my country. Since then, I have walked trying to keep in that path. In the words of James B. Duke, I discovered education as the greatest civilizing influence. Being named a recipient of the 2021 Excellence in Teaching Award empowers me to continue my journey to promote inclusive and diverse classrooms, places where all students, regardless of any distinction, can thrive. Much of the credit, if not all, goes to them, the students who have had the pleasure of teaching. They have taught me myriad lessons about the learning process and how we can grow together under nourishing environments. Additionally, none of this would have been possible without the support of several Duke members, many of them here who have reinforced my passion for improving the higher education sector. My teaching philosophy has been shaped by the pedagogical programs and unique experience that the graduate school offers. You have inspired me on my journey, and I will be forever grateful. I will keep this short. I will finish by inviting each of the attendees to keep changing higher education institutions, challenge you to fight for educational communities where all members can flourish. We need to embrace the cultural wealth feeding in front of us, or in this case, in Zoom screens, and harness the full insights of all of our students. We can do it together. I'm extremely proud of being joined by this amazing group of peers and faculty who I respect the most. And I feel, again, the greatest honor, so I can to say thank you so much. Muchas gracias de parte de mí. Thank you so much.